What's going on, guys? RJ Hillman here doing a review of the Ascend H12. It's Ascend's new hybrid 12-foot kayak. It has a weight capacity of 450 pounds. It's about 31, I think maybe 32 inches wide, and it's great. This thing, I bought this after I decided that the FS12T just didn't have the stability I needed for standing. I decided to sell that and get this. Not that the FS12T was a bad kayak by any means. It was great. It treated me really well all year long. I really enjoyed that kayak, and it has its pros compared to this one as well. This one just gives me the stability that I was after. It does it in a very good fashion, and it's a really good kayak. I'm going to start at the bow. First thing first, you see that Ascend cover. It's pretty cool. It's got some design in there. It doesn't cover a hatch or anything. There's not any hidden compartment in here. It's just the whole hatch. Just covers up the, try to get it to where you can see it. Just covers up the area there that your feet will go. Rods, if you put them down in there, camping gear, bait, what have you. These bungee straps are the only thing holding it on, so you can actually just pull it up there, just look in there if you want to, or pop it off and slide it out. There's my DFW kayak fishing sticker. Got to represent Adrian. That's for you. This thing it's pretty light. 76 pounds. Weighs, I think, 1 pound less than the FS12T, and that's with the seat here. So 76 pounds with the seat. It's not bad. I can car top it myself with the seat in there. I car top on a 2011 Malibu. So I don't know if you guys are concerned about that, but it's pretty simple to manage. You're going to get it with 2 saddlebags, as I call them. They go on each side of yourself. They're pretty good. You open them up, they got a big pocket in there for lures, snacks, pliers, scent, any kind of spray you have, bug spray, sunblock, anything you can think of to put in there. I primarily use these for the lures themselves, soft plastics. There's plenty of room to have a Plano box up here. You can even put a Plano box in those, but I just take the bags out. I use a zipper binder for my soft plastic, so I take the ones out that I think I'm going to be using and stick them in there for quick access. Here's the seat. It's the same great seat that Ascend offers. It's really comfortable, really easy to go all day and not get a sore back from this thing. They did get smart. They upgraded it. You get cup holders now. You get one on each side, and they slide in, or they fold in and out right here when you're taking the seat out of the kayak. So they got smart. They realized a kayaker's best friend is a beverage of some sort. You also get another bag back here. I call it the backpack. Clips up to the top rail of the seats. It's just a big pocket. Water, gloves, car keys, anything you can think of can go in here. There's also 2 compartments on the side of this one. Right here, you can put bug spray in there, maybe even some sunblock. It's really easy to get to when you're seated in this thing, so you don't need to spin around. You just throw your hands behind here, reach into it, and grab what you need. If your seat's pretty far back like mine is now, you might need to bend forward or move your seat up. I have mine on the second, I don't know if you can see that, this second slot here. Onto that, this kayak offers you many different locations to put the seat. I think you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different locations, different settings. It's all about your comfort. Of course, the foot pegs are adjustable just like on other Ascends, but it's really about your comfort. I like to be towards the back, so tracking is a little bit easier. It's a little easier to paddle that way. Some people might like it further forward. It's all about you. The back here, this is just a mesh cover. It's not a hard cover. It's held on by this thin bungee cord. Most of the time for me, this thing is folded back, and my crate is right there. I might get rid of it altogether. I don't know if I'll use it, but it's good to have something just to keep the wind off as much as possible from getting in here and pulling you around anymore. So I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to cut it or do anything like that, but I might just quit taking it to the lake with me altogether, because I use a crate and it goes right there. Here's the back handle. Again, just like on the other Ascends, they're flipped. Nice and easy to pick it up. There's your drain plug. It's in a pretty good spot. No issues there. So it's a real good kayak. You get the two flush mounted rod holders. They're in good spots. Allow you to troll a little bit if that's what you're into. I'm not gonna cover any kind of cons right now. I've only had this kayak out twice, so I don't think it's fair for me to go through any cons just yet. The only thing I can point out, these gear tracks that you get, they send you with 3 pretty good grade plastic gear tracks, one in the front, 2 on each, or 1 on each side. I feel like they're a little too far back. The way I paddle, and it might be different for you, or it might be the same. This even the front of it, where you might have a depth finder or you might have a rod holder, seems a little bit far back than it should be. That's just my assessment. I may grow to like it at time. Once I get a depth finder and a rod holder, we'll see. I'm not going to put the depth finder up there. It's really far away. It's quite a reach when you're sitting way back here. If you want to zoom back in, or you want to go to a waypoint, you want to check out some things, it's pretty far back. The foot pegs are, again, easy to reach. One thing this kayak is real good about, you can slide forward and actually sit right here and kind of stretch your back and adjust your foot pegs, or reach something up in there if you need to. So it's real good about that. All in all, it's a great kayak, really comfortable. Being able to sit down in the water like that keeps you nice and dry, instead of on the water, if that makes sense. When you're sitting on top of a kayak, you have the wind hitting you, you have the water hitting you, and it kind of can make you a little cold. This one, your legs are completely encapsulated in the cab there, so you don't have that issue. Very warm, very dry, very comfortable, and really stable. I can stand up in it a lot easier than I could my FS12T. I'm about 6'2", 275 pounds, so I'm a big guy. That's the only reason I upgraded in kayaks. Nothing against the FS12T whatsoever. It was a fantastic kayak, did exactly what I needed it to do. I just wanted a little bit more stability. I wouldn't recommend this kayak for someone who's brand new to kayaking, because it is a hybrid. It's not a sit on top. When you're on a sit on top kayak, you're pretty much on a huge bobber. So it's pretty hard to sink those things, if not impossible. This one, on the other hand, as you can see, it can easily be done. If you get out in too rough of water, don't take a wave the right way, water comes in the cab, makes you turtle, your boat might be gone. There's a lot of things to think about. Judgment is a huge key in safety, so make sure you practice safe judgment. Don't go out alone, always wear your PFD, and don't go into unfamiliar waters without at least scoping it out first. It's a good kayak. It's very manageable for one person to car top. It's very stable for big people. It's very sturdy. The hull's a little bit thicker than the FS12Ts and the 128s. The plastic is a little bit higher grade, or just slightly thicker, one or the other, which probably is the reason why this one weighs the same as the FS12T. So I think that'll increase the longevity of this kayak versus the FS12T. I'm extremely happy with it. I'm ready to start rigging it out. I'm gonna get anchor trolleys on each side, gonna get a rod holder of some sort, probably even a depth finder, and I'm gonna permanently mount it. Again, those videos will come later. Right now, this is just a general overview, maybe things other people haven't touched on in videos, or comments about this kayak. It's fantastic. If you're looking to try out the hybrid style, it's a really good price point. $700 is what they're retailing at right now. If you're military, you get a discount. If you open up a Bass Pro credit card, you get a discount. So great things to look at there. There's tons of storage space in this kayak, so if you're a big camper, if you want to be able to paddle up a river and do some camping, you could easily put a tent and plenty of food and water in this thing. You got tons of weight capacity. It's easy to paddle. It tracks like an arrow. This thing is super good with tracking. I was able to keep my finish point right at the bow today, and pretty high winds coming from my left, so it was easy to manage there. It didn't wear me out paddling like the FS12T used to. It's just a good upgrade for my opinion and my needs. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, comment below. I'll try to answer them as fast as I can for you. Here soon I'll be doing a video of how I install anchor trolleys. I'm going to put them on each side of this one. And I'll probably go ahead and get a rod holder of some sort. So keep an eye out for those videos. For you guys that car top your kayaks, I'm still playing around with the best way to car top this one and tie it down. But here soon, once I figure out what's most comfortable easiest and safest for me, I'm going to do a video on that as well so you can see how I'm doing it, see if that works for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe and like the video, and keep an eye out for the next ones. Thank you.